Hi everyone, welcome to our first skill of the week for 2021. Today we're going to be talking about graphic organizers. So graphic organizers are used in all fields. Even when you are outside of school, you'll come into contact with a graphic organizer. So graphic organizers in business, in public policy, ways to understand ideas and frameworks at high levels, timelines and in history, graphic organizers in the news. I saw this one this morning and I was like, oh, this is pretty relative. This is relevant. This is a graphic organizer understanding some of the recent news events. These are similar to graphic organizers you might see in school. So think about your experience using graphic organizers. You've likely used them for your entire school career, but have you ever considered, why do you think teachers use these? Why do you think they're used and how do they help people? So graphic organizers can be explained through this theory of dual coding. So the human brain processes information in both visual and verbal form. So when we listen or read, we process information that way and also through visual. So when we are either just reading or listening, we're only processing information in one way. When we add a visual component, it opens up another avenue for our brain to process the information. So the more ways you interact and engage with material, and the more ways you process it, reading, listening, looking, we are helping our brain to create new ways of understanding. So especially when we're coming into contact with new words or concepts, associating them with some mental image or understanding or processing it visually as well can help reinforce these ideas and their meanings. So these are some of the ways that graphic organizers help us. They can help us categorize large amounts of information, right? It's a way for us to analyze, break down information, help us understand complex ideas, put them into meaningful chunks. Helps us organize ideas so that we can recognize patterns or compare perspectives. And these are just a few of the ways that graphic organizers help us. So remember, graphic organizers are really just a means to an end. It's about process. They really are involved in that process stage. It is not the product itself. It acts as a bridge, right? A supplement or an aid to help us process the information so that we can do something with that information. When you're creating graphic organizers or filling them out, please, it does not need to be in complete sentences and probably really shouldn't be. You want it in little digestible pieces of information so that your brain can process it quickly. And really important to know is that you can create these. You've probably been supplied with them by your teachers, but you should create these and you should create them because these can be used in really all of your classes to either prepare for writing or make notes or studying. And these are, again, just a few of the ways that graphic organizers may help you. So have you ever created graphic organizers for yourself? Think about a time where you may have been confronted with some information and you were asked to process it somehow, whether you were supposed to write a response or whatever activity at the end. Did you ever create a graphic organizer to help you understand the information you were presented? So as I mentioned, graphic organizers act as really a bridge, right? It's important and really vital that you as students develop these skills because when teachers are creating or providing the graphic organizers to you, the teacher is really evaluating what's important, determining how to organize it, and making judgments. And these are really higher order thinking skills that are important for you to develop. So having you create your own graphic organizers, helps you take ownership over your own learning but also helps you practice evaluation and determination and judgment in how to process that information. You really need to become familiar in evaluating what you're doing, what needs to be done, okay, how to do something. So for this week, we're going to focus on you creating graphic organizers, because in and out of school, at some point, you will encounter text or other information that without a graphic organizer, it's going to be a struggle. So you need to start developing these skills independently, like autonomy around this, because there will come time when you don't have a teacher to do it for you.